My sweetheart. Abbie had to arrive early. It was the first time he had done it since he had trouble sleeping, crying all night. Oh, I'm so useless. First thing he thinks this morning, as he watched the empty hallways, realizing he's here early. Maybe too early for his own liking. However, he decided to go to his classroom, which was empty at the time. He knows there were some teachers, but preferred to avoid them. He said the day it's cold and cloudy. He stared at the window while he thinks, restraining himself as not to burst into tears, because well, a concept of being useless is not a polite thing. Being there doesn't help either. Getting bullied a lot. It has trouble keeping up with other students. Suddenly he looked down at the drawer, saw some pencils and some paper flowers as decorations. His heart suddenly melted as he remembers who made them, of course. His dear Lana. Lana, I wish you come now. I wish you can hold your and smell your soft scent of thread and paper. He think as his cheeks began to take on a soft reddish color. Lana was like his closest friend. He spoke a little to other students as he spent most of the time with Lana. Lana was one of the who helped him with homework when he didn't understand something. She never seemed to lose patience, even when Abbie asked the most obvious questions. Suddenly, the thump sound of the sliding door is heard. Abbie doesn't pay attention to it. It's probably one of his classmates until he feels soft on his shoulders. He turned gently to realize it was Lana with a smile. He became nervous immediately and understood his head. He put his hand on his lap intently. Come on, Abbie. Did you sleep out? She says with a sweet tone. Good morning. Yeah, that is fine. That's not true. He woke up crying again. His heart ached sometimes for thinking about her, and sometimes for thinking about what he was doing wrong. You look tired. Have you even thinking about too much again? Oh, Abbie. He says with a soft smile, hugging him as he rubs her hair. He stands still at his feet, his heart speeding up strongly. Even Lana can feel it against her chest. It's a warm and pleasant feeling. No, it's not that. He murmurs as he buries his face into Lana's shoulders, surrounding her with also while closing his eyes. So what is it? Just tell your story, that's it. He kept sharing him as he thinks he just ends up snuggling against her more while he smells her shirt. She's always liked to do it because then he knows what she was doing before. This time it smells like buttons. Looks like you didn't sleep earlier. The murmur Lana smiled a little as she laughed. Oh, that I was making some plushies of us. She's going to say I mean plushies. I was making stuffed animals and plushies. He looked up and she looked away. He's a little lost now. Plushies of us? Lana wants something that's both. Will it be a surprise for me? Oh, my heart. He can't help smiling as he rubs his face on her chest. Well, hey, by the way, yes, what is it, Abbie? She says with a smile. Oh, on the way, I want to give out very important. Oh, really? Are you going to give me a little surprise? says with a smile as he gently squeezes her cheeks. Abbie looks like a tomato, not just the way she talks to him, but also from that nickname she used just for him. The room began to fill with students, but Abbie doesn't notice it because knit on Molly's carries on his face. He feels uncomfortable. She felt like she was like the sun to him, the struggle of his bitter life, and each other. I want this for to let her. Please don't let go of me. His thoughts about her were so straight, even if anyone else could hear them, would probably feel stunned. Abbie continued mellow and his straight thoughts until the teacher arrived, who made everybody shut up. Abbie looked up and her expression became nervous and a little sad as she let go of Lana. Lana noticed the teacher and just kept quiet by putting her notebook out and started to write. The next few hours were getting along for Abbie again, and he doesn't understand the class completely. So Lana has to help him. Part of that makes him happy because he feels that Lana cares about him. But on the other hand, he feels useless because he couldn't understand the class. He feels dumb and stupid next to the others. I explained to him, sometimes trying to be sweet to him, knowing that his self-instinct is not very good. After the torture, geometry class finally came once more. But he goes to the cafeteria, but Abbie doesn't. He goes to the library to hide. He doesn't want the bullies or some teacher to see him. They can both be cruel to him, or perhaps too. So he hide and eat alone. Lana has hardly found out about it, so he went to pick it up after buying her for lunch at the cafeteria. I wish I was with Lana now. He would at least keep me company while I eat. As the size nibbling his chicken sandwich, Lana got lost for a bit, but managed to find him on the second floor of the library. Oh, here you are. Hey, don't be leaving without telling Abbie. At least tell me where you're hiding. With some embarrassment, it just nods. Doesn't want Abbie to see him as some pathetic boy who just hides. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Just know that I'm here with you. She sits next to him, also to eat a sandwich while she begins to talk with him.